We are the modern disciples, and we ought to be sharing our walk with Jesus.
Matthew 28, verses 18 to 20.
Today, we have to answer the question,
And one question we often hear in this community, and admittedly, we've asked ourselves
Is evangelism optional?
do we really have to share?
Well,
Yes, indeed.
why do I need to share?
do a live sharing.
Is it possible for us to get away from the task of speaking to others about Jesus Christ, of sharing to others about our faith?
We always hear that question.
Before that, let's ask ourselves,
how the Lord has been good to you this last 2 years during the pandemic. Are you still alive? Are you healthy? You still have a job? Even if you don't, there are a lot of things to be thankful for.
It's an avenue for me to thank Him.
Imagine if the first disciples didn't share their lives with Jesus Christ.
The quick answer to that is no. Unfortunately, it's not an option.
It's actually unimaginable, especially to us Christians.
The question is,
What is stopping you from sharing?
why is it even important to share?
It is a means for me to proclaim the Lord's goodness in my life.
There are two common excuses that I usually hear. One, my life is ordinary. There's nothing dramatic about it. So, you're waiting for a big crisis to come before you're able to share? Isn't it better that life is well? And when you have received a great gift, don't you just want to open it?
And I think we need to share.
Number two, I'm not a good speaker. So, iba na lang. Jesus calls and enables His servants.
We have to speak to others about Jesus Christ.
Being a messenger for Him,
We have to speak to others with our words and with our actions.
I choose to share my life story.
Because each story is different.
People ask me, don't you have the same story to tell?
My story might be seen differently from one person to the next.
It's a different chapter. 100 chapters yan. No?
Kahit isa lang sa mga makakarinig
Most of them haven't heard your sharing yet.
will hopefully hear what they need to hear.
We just need to humble ourselves and ask the Holy Spirit's help.
The mere fact that you're watching this video is proof enough that you have something to be thankful for.
It's the call of every disciple. So why share? And I say, why not?
now my question is, are you happy? Are you contented? Do you have problem? How do you face the problem? Do you face it just lightly because you know that the Lord is going to help you?
Exactly like this glass. How do you look at this glass?
It looks to me like it's half empty.
And to me, it's half full.
If we call ourselves Christians, followers of Jesus Christ, we have to do what the apostles did, and that is to speak to others about Jesus Christ.
Besides, it's not about us. It's about God and the wonderful things that He has done in our lives.
If that will be the case, I think you have to share.
And as change agents in this community, I think it's our responsibility to try to affect change by our stories, whether it's dramatic or simple.
It doesn't have to be painful. Sharing, evangelizing with our words and with our actions can be a grace, and is in fact a grace-filled experience.
And just like what Arvin said, it's your story. So keep it simple, keep it heartfelt, and don't worry, the Holy Spirit will do the rest.
Show it to the world. Diba?
By sharing, especially in other chapters, I meet new acquaintances and broaden my network.
We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give.
And hopefully, in the future, a professional or business relationship may emerge.
So brothers and sisters,
I invite you
share
Sharing
the gift of the Lord.
is the most essential aspect of evangelization.
It's the least we can do for a loving God who has done so much for us.
Because that is the ultimate gift that the Lord can give you, happiness and contentment. And even if you are facing with problems, you can just take it lightly because you know the Lord is there.
And that is your service to the BCBP.
See you soon, brothers and sisters.